Hey everybody, welcome to 4 Too Many, a podcast about...
Shut up, you know we don't know what we're talking about. The important part is, I'm due-up.
Yo, it's Jay Remy.
This is Dez.
And this is Sox, S-O-C-K-Z. Let's get this podcast started.
Welcome to the 26th episode of the 4 Too Many podcast. Only podcast that even if you were Helen Keller would be more entertaining than the fucking weekend halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Wow, shots fired.
Shots fired.
Well, he sucked.
That was...
I like blinding lights. That was good to me.
Yeah, I'd rather fucking walk into the oncoming light of traffic.
Blinded by the light.
I wish he had got fucking Kanye's mom's fucking plastic surgeon and just cut it. Fucking, he sucked.
Rocking.
So you know he built that whole character up
With the
up
fucking...
into the Super Bowl?
Yeah, with the fucking face surgery and then him getting
Yeah.
caught with the fucking shit on his face.
But that's not a...
As soon as I seen the fucking, what was it, the B-rated version of the Mummy cast come out, I'm like, this is stupid.
He built that whole character
And wearing
up to
jock
the thing.
straps around the face. Or whatever the fucking,
Jock straps.
fucking masks.
He entered the Super Bowl looking like R. Kelly's last victim. 'Cause he just started stumbling. He started stumbling through the closet and just came right out.
We even got the first 5 minutes.
It was the worst Super Bowl
dropping
halftime.
bombs.
Yeah, I mean it's the worst.
Like 45 seconds.
I'd rather see Janet Jackson's fucking wrinkly tit again.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Janet Jackson if you want to be on the
If you want
show.
to be on the show with that wrinkled tit, come on out. Come on down.
Ceased.
This show is out of
Why
control already.
I was about to say, why did I start the train wreck? You guys just like, fuck it, let's go. Hold my beer.
Yeah, we're good at it. All right, guys. So a little seriousness. We hit 1,000 downloads. So I'd like to give me a round of applause. Come on, guys. Hey, yeah.
I'd like to give us a round of applause, not
round
just
of-
you. but-
Me,
Selfish prick.
everybody else. He's a selfish
It
brute.
was a J. Remy and Friends podcast. We officially got 1,000 downloads.
We got, so that's exciting. So in honor of the 1,000 downloads, we wouldn't be here without these shot glasses. So, guys,
Like
little
these
cheers.
specifically?
Well, maybe not these ones.
Maybe not
specifically.
these shot glasses, but you know what I mean.
It's the most successful thing to come out of AA since Charlie Sheen.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
That was awful.
Creamsicle dick.
Oh, it's not a bad aftertaste. Though.
Huh?
It's not a bad
It's not
aftertaste.
bad.
All right, that chill might not be horrible.
If you got her chilled, yeah.
Oh,
All right, guys. Also, here's another little surprise that we didn't plan. Well, guys, shut up or drink. We all forgot about it, huh? So we forgot about it, and actually Sox was the only one that knew because I told him to be quiet about it. But he didn't know the words. He just knew that we were going to play today.
That's why I keep asking for the...
5 magical words. If you know the game, we use 5 words. First word is NASCAR.
okay.
Sox
All right.
Sox took that personal. Second word is a word that we always use every time. Shit.
Well, fuck.
Third word is fuck.
I knew it'd be there somewhere.
Because you knew they can't. Those 2 words can't come off.
Just so you guys know, I probably won't be talking this episode.
The fourth word, Sox will be happy about, because he doesn't like to talk about it anyways, is buffalo.
Okay.
Make the 5th word LeBron.
And how'd you know?
Oh, it's not. Shut
No,
up.
Yeah.
it's not. Absolutely no way in hell.
The 5th word is LeBron.
No! Are you serious?
Once again, could have used that last Saturday at the roulette table. I can guess words, but I can't pick a GD number.
So we're all good, guys? We know what they are?
No.
No.
But
These are all words that get brought up multiple times.
I don't know if the Brizzy and the, that place out in New York gets brought up every time, but
Just by him.
Oh, well.
Actually, half of these are by me. Those three.
I think the majority of them are right.
I think the
I
F and the
mean,
S one are like food groups for me.
LeBron is obviously.
The only one you were not going to bring up.
So we're not counting that one? Or?
No, when are we starting this?
Okay, I just want to make sure we're live. That's, yeah, so we're still live.
Okay.
We haven't wasted too much time.
We're starting right now.
All right.
All right. So moving on.
So, you ever just thought, you could get exactly what you wanted out of your hair with a little bit of ingenuity and some Gorilla Glue?
No. That's never came across my...
I don't feel like that's a fair question to ask, Sox.
Yeah, I'm 17 years deep on that.
Hey, see, that could have gave you but a
Ball.
whole wig.
Who
Put
knows?
down with
Maybe-
Gorilla
maybe-
Glue.
It still would be there if you would have used it, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
it ain't going nowhere.
We had a whole trend started by Tessica Brown, who wanted some Gorilla Glue forever extensions, apparently.
Yeah, she just had to, her, what was it, Got To Be or whatever? Her hairspray ran
Got
out.
to Be is like a trusted brand. Oh, it ran out. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it
all right.
ran
I was gonna say,
out.
that's a trusted brand.
No, it ran out because that's what she usually used, I guess. And it ran out. So she just happened to have a can of Gorilla Spray Adhesive Glue. If anybody knows anything about fucking Gorilla Glue,
That's
Oh!
and I'll take it.
That was emphatic, too.
It's a warning, so I'll take it as a warning. But anyone knows about this stuff.
He slammed that one down like Gandalf.
It's serious stuff. I almost said the other one. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But it works. And putting in your hair is the most...
It's the most damn ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Gorilla Glue, though? There's a spot on it where it says "and more." I'm pretty sure "and more" didn't mean your number 3. Is it number 3?
Yeah.
Your number 3 hair. It's not. And more doesn't mean you damn scalp.
I'm pretty sure anything called Gorilla has some kind of threat to it, right?
All I could thought was like Tarzan. Gorilla. I don't want to see the memes anymore about having the gorilla grip pussy either.
Oh.
Because apparently it takes you. That will cost me 22 hours in the ER. Gorilla grip pussy, and it still wouldn't help. I had to go to Beverly Hills to have somebody remove my penis.
Oh my
That's cool. Thank you, TMZ, for wasting my life with this.
You know what really sucks about this whole thing? And I think Duop can attest to this. Is she's now officially checked on Instagram.
Yeah. How did she's verified now on
Yeah,
Instagram?
verified, I mean. Sorry.
Come on. Really?
How much money is she getting that GoFundMe?
Her GoFundMe like just shy of 18 grand. But then the procedure that successfully went through Thursday early morning, according to TMZ, was free.
I watched the video, but I wonder how much that surgery would have been.
I think it was like 12 grand.
Yeah, 12.5 they were saying.
So she still would have made off of what, 5.5?
Yeah.
5 grand.
So for being an idiot, she's now becoming famous off this.
There's normally the joke, we put warning labels on number 4, on number 3. We normally put warning labels on crap because of stupid people. There's going to now be a warning label. It's
And on top of that, she's suing them, right?
like, I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope not.
she's suing them because she says it doesn't say to put in your hair. But it obviously says you don't want to have contact with your skin, which... never mind.
I'm sure she land a spot on Dancing with the Stars because of this too. Most likely.
I don't even know how I could do this segment right now without cussing and saying the words on the list. Because every time I want to go to say something, it's those 2 words. F and S. Because she makes me want to, what an idiot.
No.
When they tell you to stay in school,
Please.
this is why.
Please,
She's
dude,
40 years
please.
old. In
What?
40 years, you couldn't, like... I got yelled at... Most kids get yelled at for playing with glue. She was like, nah, I don't need Elmer's. I need the Gorillas.
On top of that, it's just heavy duty. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's just all over the can. I mean...
So she's suing because there was no warning. So that leads me to believe, like, I tried the Elmer stuff. I tried the gel stuff, and that didn't hold. So I figured I should use this. We have to put warning. Thank you.
No, she simply said she just ran out of her stuff, so she needed something to hold. She needed something to hold,
Well, no, I mean,
and
like,
that's what she had.
if she's gonna sue
Boo.
them because there's no warning, like, come on, we're again with the hot coffee lady at McDonald's.
Right.
Like, there's
I
no.
didn't know this was coffee was gonna be hot.
How do you serve coffee? Well, nowadays it's all frozen and all that other stuff. But,
Yeah, it's cool. I'm
but
glad.
before that,
Stupidity. This is why Darwin is a thing. Like, you just take the warning labels off of things
Darwinism.
and let the stupid people kill themselves.
I'm pretty sure she's not going to win this one. The McDonald's one they won, right?
Yeah, they got paid.
Isn't that why it says caution on the
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
My caution signs will just say caution. If you're reading this, you're probably stupid. That's pretty much what it is.
I don't know
But
if she'll win.
there's already a warning on the
I'm
label.
pretty sure. Yeah, there's a warning on the label. I mean,
It
It's
doesn't
blue.
say not to put in your hair,
No.
but it doesn't have to specify. If you can't put it on your skin, if you can't put it in your eye, you
Right.
probably shouldn't put it in your hair.
right.
It's like common knowledge, kind of,
Oh.
sort of.
There was a trend of people super gluing their pee holes shut so they didn't come during sex. So, that's,
Interesting.
Oh my
yeah, the fun thing is now, thanks to the magical powers of TikTok, it's a challenge. Not a good one. Like the dude who got in trouble for not believing it. Oh, this isn't real.
It's a good would you rather.
Wait, what did he do with it?
I don't know. I think he ended up.
I just seen the headline.
I didn't want to waste more of my life
Yeah,
reading
I
stupid.
couldn't do it anymore.
This was bad enough. This was interesting because I'm just reading it like, I want to not be a bad person and tell you you're stupid and you deserve this. And then as you're reading, the plastic surgeon was like, I felt so bad. I would too. I feel very bad for stupid people. I'm still going to turn on the wood chipper though. I don't really care.
Yeah,
Don't bother me very much. You know why? Because nobody stops me for doing stupid shit. Yes, I know that was one of them. Yes, I know.
I can't even feel sorry for her. I don't have no sympathy. I mean, it's pretty common sense that spray adhesive a gorilla. On top of that, it's not even just super glue.
It wasn't Walmart brand.
No, yeah, it's not even generic. That kind of works, or you got to hold it.
Dollar Tree.
You know,
Dollar Tree brand.
the real cheap stuff where like it tells you got to hold it for like 30 seconds.
Great
but you
value glue.
you really got to use the whole container, and you got to hold it for like 5 minutes and not move.
Oh, man.
No, this is Gorilla Glue.
It's almost wound up as like one of them 1,001 ways to die.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty. And then she was complaining about it burning when he was removing it. She was out when he was removing, but when she woke up, she was complaining about her scalp burning.
So
I mean, what do you think was going to happen?
you didn't have to pay $12,000
Yeah.
and you're going to complain.
What is I'm looking for a word here, not it completely long. Ungrateful.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm glad I did this for free. Just keep bitching at me
You
about
just
it.
made yourself like famous off this.
You're verified.
Yeah, you're now verified.
GoFundMe this should be one of them things where GoFundMe is like, oh, so you didn't need this. We're just going to give this money back to the people who donated.
What does she need money for, anyways?
I assumed it was for the procedure.
At first, right?
Yeah, and I think the original goal was only like $1,500.
18 grand.
So
That's
she obviously really undersold that goal, but like, no, you don't need the 18 grand now. What, for a hat? You go to Lids on sale, you can get shell out, get a.
Buy one get one half off.
You make sure all of it gets off first, because you still got some trace residues.
I know what it's for.
You won't get that hat off.
She's gonna have a Gucci hat now, huh? That's what's gonna happen, huh?
She almost scalped herself.
Shout out to the Washington football team.
Oh my god.
Well, rolling real fastly out of that one. Get the train rolling. Get the train rolling. Hurry, guys.
Go.
All right, let's quickly move on to Would You Rather.
One of them better have nothing to do with glue. That's,
No.
In the first Would You Rather,
Well-
would you rather glue your balls to the table?
feel bad for your table then.
All right, so obviously we've done Would You Rather a million times. You guys know how it works. I'll go first, I guess. Would you rather have a full cell phone battery at all times or a full gas tank at all times?
I don't have a card. I think you're just being a little. I can't even use that word.
Defense.
I can't use either one of them words. I think you're being a real number 2-3 right now, or number 2ing 3 right
Extra
now.
large number 2 and
Yeah.
3.
How about you're just being a giant bag of cunt? Is what you're being right now. We're gonna have to start breaking out the alliterations of just different Ryan Reynolds esque insults.
You'll be in a situation in a few months where you'll
I guess I'm taking a full battery. I guess that's cool.
Socks.
Full battery for me. It only costs like $25 to fill my car up. So
What if you have a Tesla?
Can you not find the loophole in it, please?
that'd have been something he'd done.
Right.
Well, he doesn't have a Tesla, so
I mean, you gotta
I
be able
definitely
to.
can't charge a Tesla with
got-
my phone charger.
I think you could figure it out. I think you of all people could figure it out. I have full faith. Obviously, you don't, but I
I'm
have
gonna
full
use this
faith.
Type C charger to charge my Tesla.
I just need 130. What are they? 9-volt batteries and a couple wires, and not Gorilla Glue. I need electrical tape.
And can
Which-
you
Became the IT MacGyver? what?
IT MacGyver?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
All right.
You want some bubble gum too?
Right?
There's no warning label on it, so don't do anything stupid.
Oh, she's gonna get it this whole.
Yeah, well, it's a hairy situation. That was
No, it's not so hairy.
That was just cheap.
Dead.
I apologize. You deserve better insults.
Alright.
I will go harder next time.
So, I guess to flip it, gas tank. I charge my phone for free.
Right, I'm going with the gas tank. Never having to worry about getting gas.
I mean, when a
I'm
vehicle is within my realm, yes, I'll take it. I mean, if I can get sponsored to do it, I'm gonna go get me a car that needs a ridiculous amount of gas. I'm driving a boat.
That does make more sense with the gas since we got ungrounded today.
Yeah, we can stay out later, so we might be on the road a little bit more longer.
I probably won't. I'm going to do the same thing I always do. And
Yeah,
stay
we
Right.
did before. Didn't change
laps.
anything.
They kind
I
of
was
like.
out past curfew anyway, so.
Right, yeah. Woo!
Oh no! Get us. Sorry. It's 11:03. I'm out there.
11:03. Bad boys, what you want? What
All
you
right,
gonna
who's
do?
next?
All right, I'll go. This one I came across. Screw it. I'll just take it as my own. Would you rather be blind while the sun is out, or only able to take cold showers?
Blind when the sun is out?
Yes.
Or only able to
So,
take
like-
cold showers?
Like when the sun goes down, the sun sets, then your vision comes back.
I'll
or
go
cold
first.
showers.
I hate cold showers. I can't do cold showers. And since we live in Cleveland, Ohio, and the sun isn't out very much, I will take the sun.
Okay. Well,
I can't do cold showers, bro.
Yeah, I can't do them either.
I can't do cold showers.
I really don't want to be blind for part of the day. I'm cool with the cold showers, I guess.
the man who can still afford to shrink some during a cold shower is, of course, going to just take the
Oh,
He's just going to power right through shrinkage. I mean, I personally enjoy cold showers. It's a scientific thing. I also think it's why I have issues, but whatever. Schizos. Sociopaths love cold
Well,
showers.
you're the only person
let's say
that
it's
wears
cold.
shorts when it's negative below 10 degrees.
Because his
outside.
balls are so big. That's what happens.
Yeah, but you wear socks.
Be,
You at least have something to cover. He never has. He has short. He probably has
Doesn't
short
have
socks.
shorts and no socks.
Right.
You got like the little thin,
Right.
Little
The
thin
thinnest
ass
socks
socks.
you can wear.
the nylons. Walking around
Ankle
like
cut.
a ballerina. They're just slip-ons is what it
Right.
pretty much is.
Just covers my toes.
The little toesies. Right. So Des, you were taking cold showers, right?
Yeah, I'll take the cold showers.
That one was actually split down the table, 2 and 2. All right.
Yes, so 2 of them in a row, 2 and 2, split down the table.
All right, Dez, you need to switch it up. Change it up on us. What's yours?
Curveball.
All right. Would you rather only be able to drink water, plain water?
Okay.
You gonna tell
So
me I can't put my packets in the water?
Can't put your packets in the water.
I
But
got
that's
no strawberry
period.
lemonade.
So that also means no alcohol, right?
Number 2.
He didn't even heard he said out number
Socks, I
two.
already said number
Two.
2. So we just hit him with something ridiculous.
Yeah, I already
Or drink
We're going
juice the rest
filled
of
with
your
this
Or
one.
chop your balls off.
We've had
or
this
eat-
talk. It depends on the price. Always
depends on the
depends on the
price.
price.
neutered.
Or eat every single food with the hottest hot sauce in the world at the time, because apparently they can just breed more and get hotter hot sauce.
Yeah, they just keep on changing that.
A la the onions that we had earlier in the show in previous episodes.
Can you repeat that again? The whole thing?
So, only can drink water. Period. Cannot drink any other beverage. Period.
Some high quality H2O.
Or eat every food that you consume with the hottest hot sauce.
This is torture. This is literally torture.
We refer back to Waterboy and H2O.
So every time you go to eat, you're gonna literally die because you're gonna be burning up.
Can I get like the legitimate waters, like the fancy $3 bottles? Still,
Yep.
or- Okay. You know what? We're
You
going
have
with
the whatever
H2O.
fancy. You want the Fiji?
We're gonna have to feed. All right, he's taking water. I'm taking water because I don't want to burn and die every time.
My
Especially
caucasity
since you
doesn't
said-
appreciate hot sauce.
Yeah, especially since you said the hottest one. You
yeah.
didn't even say hot sauce. You just said the hottest one.
Mm.
And like you said, they keep on breeding
Yeah.
new ones. This is 30,000 more skull units. What? Stop.
Why are we
It
doing
was already 1.5 skull units, so here's another
It's
0.5.
It's already dead. Stop it.
Right. This will make your tongue literally burn off.
It'll just jump out of your
Right.
face.
the
That's a cartoon. It just jumps off and just runs away.
You got socks where he doesn't know what to do. Sounds like I can't give him alcohol.
Guess I'm going to take the pain and bring my 12-pack over and drink it in front of you guys.
Wait. So you can only put
Are you
hot
never
sauce.
gonna eat again? Just drink
You
beer.
can only put hot. You put all hot sauce on all your food.
Yeah.
What's the thing? Right?
all your food, yes.
I'm not eating ever
Smoothies.
again.
Rest of my life.
Beer
We're going on
only.
the stupid cleanse.
He's going on a beer diet.
Beer
all
only.
day.
I won't eat again.
I won't eat again. I'm just drinking beer.
Des, what about you?
Nothing like a lager diet, I guess.
You'll definitely be on a diet because you'll never want to eat if you pick the eating part.
Yeah. I'm cool.
I actually would take the water. I'd actually would take the water. I give up alcohol.
The cheese stands
It
alone.
would suck,
It would suck.
but
I'd just be apparently watching socks
Right.
with his 12-pack.
And crying his fucking brains out.
I wonder how that beer tastes.
What the hell that beer tastes right now? I bet it's cold as.
I bet it's
Number
down-
3?
Right? I bet it goes down so smooth.
That was my warning.
You're good. He just called himself out. I didn't even catch it.
All right.
Nice.
Sox is the only one left with a would you rather, which is probably not a good thing. He's over here, look at him, with the maniacal hand rub and everything.
Would you rather have your flight delayed for 8 hours
Here we go.
or lose your luggage?
You have to
Oh,
be- you
snap.
have to be
Wait
on
a
plane.
minute.
But
Wait.
the kicker for the airport is you're in Pittsburgh and they just beat the Browns.
Oh, I could buy new clothes. I'm out.
Yeah. They're just staying.
I can
can't be
buy
there.
new clothes.
I can't be there for another 8 hours. 'Cause I'm fighting everybody.
I don't know. I being there, literally as a kid, hearing how they talk to Browns fans, to children. No, I'm good. I'm okay. I can buy new clothes. I ain't getting stuck
I
there
don't
for
want to be
8
stuck in
hours at the
Pittsburgh
airport.
for an hour,
At the airport.
let alone 8 hours.
Take the 8-hour delay.
Oh, you just want to go at them,
I'll
huh?
be going backyard wrestling on Sunday. What'd you say? What?
Man.
You want to be able to have your shirt, your brown shirt to
I'm
put
gonna wear
on,
that
right?
proudly. Guess what? Hey. Oh yeah, we lost. Guess what? I ain't been dealing with that for 20 years. Get over it.
Right. You've been telling
My,
the same old
my
jokes.
quarterback gets BJ's behind cheesecake. Yours has to sneak it in bathroom stalls with 19-year-olds.
Right.
Loser.
Whoa. Whoa.
He had to confess to God about his Brazzer addiction, and now he can't throw a damn pass.
Now he's done.
Yeah.
Ventus.
So you want to keep going? Put you through the chair. I don't even know what's inside of airports really. There are tables and I'm gonna beat you with the TSA agent.
I'm gonna beat you with a TSA agent.
We'll throw him through a
You ever
table.
been to their airport?
Not inside. No. No. Not inside. No one's ever had to fly. We've just
Yeah, that's
driven.
why I said it ain't that far of a,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, 8-hour delay. You just catch an Uber from that.
For real.
Take the delay. Just get an Uber.
Here's the loophole.
It's an expensive Uber though. But
I'm just
It's a
taking
really
it.
expensive Uber.
it's like that one dude that
Took 4 hours
I
to
think
get
it was
here. Not even.
Almost said it. The guy in the Bills during training camp, he had to take a 7-hour Uber to practice. I don't know where he lived or whatever.
oh,
7-hour Uber.
Or maybe it was, no, I'm sorry, it was like $749 he had to pay. I don't know
Oh.
where he had to go.
Oh,
Oh,
because
because they do their training camp at the middle of BFE. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's also number 4.
Wait, where was he?
But-
How come he couldn't get a ride?
He was
I
he
don't
was in New
remember.
York, but he wasn't
He missed
because
plane
all the
or something?
teams don't do their training camps at the facility.
Mm-hmm.
They do them in weird, like the Browns
Like
were almost
Dallas.
going to do it in
Dallas
Columbus.
does theirs in California.
Yeah, they do weird. It's
Really?
it's like baseball, like how baseball always goes to
Oh.
Arizona.
Like we're in Arizona, but we used to be in Florida. Yep.
Yeah, like the Browns were in talks to do it in Columbus for a couple of years or whatever
Yep.
instead of Berea. But I saw that it was like $7-something hundred
Yeah, it was
bucks.
like
He had to pay an Uber
$740.
because he was like, "Well, I ain't got no way to get to practice, but I gotta get there." Yeah, after a while, I'd just be like, well, crap. But hey,
That's why most of them. That's why most of the Browns players actually live around
think of it this way:
the Berea facility.
take the 8-hour delay, you run the chance of going to jail. Then you got to post bail. It's a lot of money right there. You just call your family. Yeah, I'll give you $200 to come pick me up.
You bet your flight, too.
See, right there.
You find all kinds of loopholes.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything besides getting stuck in that place. Although I'd appreciate it. I'd like we can go toe to toe. I wouldn't have Devon there to get the table, but win a couple solo matches on my own, I guess. Next. Oh, that was the last one.
That's the last one.
It's S and F. Damn it. Okay, I wanted to just
Damn
make
it.
sure.
Okay, we're good.
I had to flip the page.
This is safe territory.
All right, Sox, I need your help. I don't really understand what the hell I know the Daytona 500. I don't understand like the ins and outs of it. Like, the hell is it? Like, is it a playoff tournament? Do they get to joust? Is it like? I mean, are those beer?
Oh, you tried to set me up fat with this
Are
one.
they racing cars in this?
Stock car
Right?
racing.
Are they racing cars?
It is stock car racing.
Although there's truck series too. Opening, ain't it?
Yeah, there's
That interests me. That and the dirt tracks interest me.
Truck Series and the Xfinity, which the Xfinity Series is kind of the level below the big boys. So it's like their AAA.
I'm gonna end up playing the game. What was it? NASCAR.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm gonna end up playing
Whoa.
the Heat 5,
Yeah.
Heat 5, or
The
whatever
Heat
it
5
was, just
game.
because we were talking about it.
Brought
No,
to you by who?
I suck my hole.
But this Sunday marks the 63rd running of the Daytona 500. And much like how the NFL has their Super Bowl at the end, they have theirs at the beginning. So they call their Super Bowls the Daytona 500.
Don't the car get put away for a year or something like
Yeah,
that?
it has to go
It's the one
to,
thing I know. Look
it
at
has
that.
to go to, it was like a museum outside the track
For
or
the
whatever.
year, they can't use it for a year or
Yeah,
something like
If that car wins,
Yeah, so whoever
Yeah, the
wins
winning
Sunday.
wow, the whole year. Wow, that's kind of cool.
And the only thing that sucks for that is you go to 2 more tracks just like, another track just like it, but you have 3 more races that are the same setup. So it's kind of, I think it kind of sucks, but at the same time they put it in the museum and all that. But I do have if you have never went, I would suggest you go. I mean, it's a good party. You're allowed to bring your own beer in there. And kind of one year we went to Michigan.
As I'm booking my tickets, he said you can bring your own. Done. Nothing like drunk and a chance of titties.
We went to, that's funny you say that. We went to Michigan one year, and you know how Disney has the setup to where you could put your face through the thing and be Mickey Mouse and all that?
Mhm.
they have a thing for tits.
Which
Which is, all the girls will just.
Got my own.
Wow.
Doo-Up's already planning his flight. He's on his phone right now planning it.
Well, I think
What's
this
the
year
next race?
it's like a
There's probably
limited,
can't be, yeah.
limited.
Yeah, like
They live in a crowd right now, right?
They haven't even said how many they're letting in for Sunday, but it holds 101,000 people.
Wow.
I went to Indy one year. They hold 250,000 people.
Holy crap! Wait,
No.
they fill that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It's a-
god!
yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
blast.
And
Like,
then you got to imagine
They
that's
fill
just
it? 250,000 people?
just the people
Yeah.
in there, not the people out there actually partying outside of
on
it.
the
too.
outside, right? They're tailgating.
yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Like we actually met this dude from Cincinnati. He had these Cincinnati Bengals cornhole boards. You just start boozing at like 7 in the morning, and then the race will kick off about 1 or so. So by the time you get in there, you're cockeyed anyway. So
So you're like tailgate.
Yeah.
It's
It's
170
fun.
mile per hour tailgate is what it sounds like.
it's a blast, dude. It truly is.
Are any names to watch? You got who's your guys? Who am I putting my money
Well, not my driver.
on?
He doesn't sound too happy about that.
Although he did well yesterday. They do a thing for the first week, and you actually race to qualify.
Let's say it's like qualifying rounds.
So on Tuesday they qualified. So whoever finished in qualifying 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, all the odds raced each other. So say you were 13th. Well, yesterday they raced, and you have a chance to get from 13th to 3rd.
Oh,
So for
oh,
instance,
so
my
you can
driver
move
was
up in the ranking.
yeah, my driver was 24th, and he finished 3rd yesterday, so he's starting 7th.
who's that? What's the name?
Ryan Newman.
I was wondering if I can.
So he was in 24th,
He qualified 24th Tuesday.
but now he bumped himself up to 7th.
Right.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So he never has luck there. Actually, last year he almost lost his life. He was winning on the last turn and tried to block someone, and they flipped him. And
I'm pretty sure I heard about
yeah,
this.
he went on a crazy turn, but dude walked out of the like the coolest picture I ever seen was him holding his 2 daughters' hands walking out of the hospital, like 4 days later,
Jeez.
which was
Yeah,
it was pretty wild.
that is wild.
But I mean, the ones to watch. I mean, Denny Hamlin. He's
Back to
really
back.
good.
Don't go for the trifecta. I don't know. He had a lot of them commercials, looking a little pudgy in them
How hard is it
PJs.
to go back to back?
Well, Hamlin went back to back 19 and 20.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I
Driving
think
a
it's
damn
only.
Toyota too.
I think it's only been 2 people that've done it. I can't remember who the other one was.
So it's pretty freaking hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Super Bowl.
Right.
I mean, yesterday he was in the same race Newman was in, and he was ahead of Newman and ran out of gas, and at 200 miles an hour on a restrictor plate track. That you're just asking for a wreck. So I don't know how he got backed out of there and got out of there without taking out the whole field, but
Well, there's
Right,
a
does that happen a lot? They run out of gas?
they just planned it well because
can if you push it. Just like you can blow your tires too, trying to run them too hard.
Yeah, I know. Like,
it was only a 60-lap race, and when he went in the pits, he took 3 seconds of gas. He was supposed to take 5, so he pulled out of the pits quicker than he should have.
pull out too quick.
Happens to the best of us.
So you just blow it before you even get in.
But I mean, as far as like, I'd say Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott's the defending champ. Those are probably the ones to watch. There's a lot of rookies this year too.
I'll have to Google the over/under on Hamlin. He was looking a bit pudgy in them commercials. little chunky in them his PJs. Hey, Hamlin, I like your PJs. That's why. As soon as I heard the name, I'm like, oh, that's who the hell it is.
Then then also, me and my roommate that had moved to Vegas, we went to Indy that year, and we ended up going to a strip club the night before the
right.
race.
Getting interested now?
So we walk in there. They got cars hanging from the ceilings, like the walkways all like checkered flags and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool thing they had going, they had dollar lap dances. So, crazy, huh?
So
Sounds
the
like
strip
some-
club was
Decked out all
decked out and
NASCAR.
raced NASCAR.
Yeah.
Sounds like something on Brook Park Road.
Should have been drink.
Oh, what'd I say?
Oh! Yeah, he said hillbilly.
I said the word, didn't I? I said the
Racing.
N-word.
Oh,
Not
relax.
that.
What is up with you?
So
Seriously?
So me and him, there's a table in between our chairs,
Can I get a shot?
and we both got $20 in ones and just put them in the middle of the table.
There you go.
You guys are just going at
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
$20 goes a long way in that strip club.
Oh yeah, I had to get another 20, but still.
Threw out like her was a T4, T3 vertebrae, trying to make $20. Number 3 in with y'all. Biggest question. So I was looking through it. There's only 3. There's Chevy, Ford, and Toyota are the only 3.
Yes.
Is there something up with that? Why can't we have a Kia?
I mean,
Is it like restrictions, or is it just
don't
like
they have a deal?
Because
Like-
didn't they? I thought they used to have Dodges.
they did. Yeah, they used to.
Is
Oh,
it just
man, I love it,
is it just a
Dodge.
money thing, like a deal?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all contract. I
Can we
don't
get
think
like
if you were
can we
to,
get caravan racing?
I don't know if you had enough backing for Kia, to be honest. I think it's all the major manufacturers.
It has to be.
I mean, if Bezos and the Apple car, they start to make the new Apple car, you might see one of them. Hamlin driving the freaking Apple mobile.
Your boy, actually, Bob
Apple
Menery, the
I see.
Xfinity race, he's got a car with.
I want to know how much that costs. How can we get our logo on one of these cars?
Right. Ford
that
Too Many
one.
logo on one of the. That's because you said it's like a AAA league, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sure somebody would be like, what the
So my
hell
question
that?
is the
Google
Daytona
that.
a one day? Like, well, obviously there's qualifying races, right? So
They're
how
the
many-
only one that does it. Normally it's Friday qualify, Sunday race, but this one they call Speed Week, so they have just extra curricular stuff they do up to it, leading to kick off the season or whatever.
Okay. So it's kind of like the Super Bowl in a way because, you know, the NFL does certain things, Pro Bowl, all that.
Like Media Week or whatever,
Media
Media Row.
Week.
Yeah, they even do an all-star race in the middle of the season.
Oh, okay.
But
So
Well-
then my question was, is it like multiple races that make the whole thing like Daytona, or is it just there's one main race, but then they have the little...
basically what you had said first, they have everything that leads up to it.
Okay.
Like I said, on Tuesday they had, it's an all-star race, but it's to kick off the season.
Mhm.
It's just for money. And then Wednesday was qualifying, Thursday was the dual races, and then Sunday. Well, Friday's the truck race, Saturday's the Xfinity, and then Sunday. So they just plan out the whole week.
Oh, nice. Do you watch the truck races and the...
I don't really get into.
I think that sounds like our demo. I think I'm gonna have to Google up how much it costs. That's how
Yeah,
I feel like they blend a bit.
that logo would look sweet on a...
Truck.
On a
I think it look
car?
pretty sweet on
I
like the
almost
truck
said it again.
series.
I almost said that word again, but it would look cool on a car. One of those racing cars.
One of those race cars.
One of those fast racing cars.
One of the vroom vrooms.
One of those vroom vroom.
And again, can you like see
That
the
sounds
logo when
pretty
it's going 200 miles an hour?
Isn't it
It
just
might
like,
not be the greatest thing. Maybe we need to find like a stationary target in the center to put it on. Like one of them RVs they got over there or something.
But one thing that happened yesterday, like for Tuesday when they qualify, the top two are locked in. But the guy that finished second in qualifying crashed yesterday during the race, and now he's got to start in the back.
There's a couple stuff like if you do engine changes or
Any of that
there-
stuff
yeah,
prior to.
there's a handful of stuff
Yeah.
like if you do an engine change in the middle of qualifying or something,
And
you
then
get
if-
pushed to the back. If you do like different kinds of certain adjustments will disqualify you. You get moved back to the
pre and post race inspection, you have to pass that.
I only know that
or
because of the game, guys. And
Your crew chief will get suspended for multiple races. You'll lose points.
what, without going too far, what is an inspection? Like
It's
what-
got to have certain height. Like the front's got to have certain
the safety stuff has to
Yeah.
all be intact.
certain clearance, no
Okay.
deflated balls in these vehicles, no Belichickian
So
type
you gotta
stuff.
have enough air. You gotta have a certain amount of air on the tires.
You better.
Well, I think that's
Really?
very important.
I mean, I know
that
that,
is
but
very
well, I'm
important.
just
I
saying.
didn't know if there was a standard air that the tire
No.
has to be too.
They do that. That's wild.
It's just smart science to have a full air,
Hey,
full
you never
tires
know.
full of air. Hey, you never know.
Because there might be a Tom Brady in racing, trying to deflate those tires a little bit.
I have found out on the game if your tires are not in good condition, you will not do very well. So
No, you
I
won't.
can imagine.
just don't play online. That's the first thing I learned.
Yeah, those almost dropped
That's
the
worse than
F-bomb,
playing
but,
Fortnite. That's
Some
like
people
actually like
piss me
playing
off.
Fortnite with adults. That's pretty much all it is.
like, people are just go online to deliberately try to wreck you, and it's annoying.
Demolition Derby is all it is. Just hilarious though. Got all the feel like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. People just cussing at each other with high-speed cars. Just Right. It is hilarious. It was fun.
I did want to get it just to see what it was like, because when you guys were talking about it,
We
it
almost
sounded
had
fun.
them. We almost had them.
They should still get us probably on sale.
I think if they had had it, I was gonna say I think if they had it on sale
You
for
think
like
it's
half
down to
off.
$29.99 yet?
I think I got it for like 40 maybe.
Well, it's
So
probably
at
down to
that time I think I got it for
$29.99 then,
40. So
I'll have to get on there and play with you guys just to see what's going on.
to break out the pink breast cancer awareness vehicle and crush some people's souls again.
What is your car sponsored by? Like the
I don't even want to tell you.
Pornhub.
is this why you like the
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Here we go.
He actually has.
I thought you were gonna say OnlyFans.
You never know.
We have a car.
You never know.
He actually has multiple. Like they sometimes. Like
Nobody's
there's
gonna
36 races.
Guess we never
Some
know.
people, some sponsors will sign in for fucking 5.
There you go.
Oh man, I was kind of waiting for somebody to join in with me. I guess as you mean you.
You might want to hurry up and take that before it gets too warm. Yours has
That's
been
true.
sitting there for a minute.
Proud of myself. It's only 2 F-bombs so far.
Yet.
Far.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, that was the best part. Is all I know is it goes real fast. Now I gotta watch Talladega Nights again. More hot double Mountain Dew.
Well, hyped up Mountain Dew.
We'll have to find a stationary target, like one of them RVs that just sit in the middle. We'll buy like an expensive fathead of our logo, slap it on one of them.
And like the tickets are cheap. I think Daytona a couple of years ago they're only like $50.
Really?
Hell, how
Is it first come first serve? Is like it's
It's no, they have
They have
seat
sections?
numbers and sections and all that jazz. Probably.
What's that center port? It's probably what, a couple grand. It's like where
I bet, yeah, I
celebs
would-
are.
oh
Should
yeah.
get
I've
an
seen
RV.
I'd love to be on the infield.
We give
That's probably a party. But then
see, we can use the $7 grand truck
those.
and
Pull right up.
Also-
borrow a couple pairs of tits and a logo, and that's marketing, ladies and gentlemen. That's marketing. Business is business.
But we also, when we go to Michigan, one of our buddies, he works for Ray Bestis Brakes, so we get to go through the hospitality, free food, free beer, free whatever.
Who's that? Can we get him on the podcast?
Right. If you'd like to come on a podcast, by the way.
Hey, I like food. I do definitely like food.
That is pretty sweet. So are you picking Hamlin to win? If you had to pick somebody to win, who would you pick?
Daytona's a tough one. It's like a crapshoot.
Anything could really happen, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta think.
You
it's
can
like,
go
it's not like
from
the Super Bowl. It's
one
like the
wreck.
Super Bowl with 40 teams.
You can go
And
from
then
first
things
to
can blow
25th at Daytona in literally
Literally
one turn because of
Yeah.
the drafting and stuff.
One accident screws up everything, right?
No.
Everything.
Well,
Don't worry.
Everything.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm normally
That's
part
Dale
of it.
Earnhardt Jr. Entire life.
That's the first I thought you said Dale. Never mind.
I did too. I'm like,
That's why I looked at him all crazy. I was like, then I remember he said Junior. I was like, okay.
Well, that crash still never mind.
if I pick anyone, I'm going to pick Kyle Busch.
Oh, you heard it there.
Uh-huh.
Put all your money. Take all your money out of the
This
401k.
This is the man. He
This
knows-
is like the game stock of bets right here. And Sox is going to
Stocks.
guarantee that you know. No,
And I
we're
can't-
not doing that. We're
And
not
I
doing
can't stand him.
Really?
Yeah, so normally, the people that I don't like normally win, so.
Okay. So yeah, definitely pick him. You heard it here first, like you said.
You heard it here first.
I'm glad LBJ don't race.
that. Hey, he might
Next
buy
thing you
one.
know, he's gonna have a race car.
But that dude that Michael Jordan and Hamlin are sponsoring, he's actually starting 4th, I believe. So he actually almost won his race yesterday. Lost
Nice.
it on the last turn.
Good.
Wow.
Sponsored by Jordan. He deserves it.
Is he driving a Toyota?
Yes. That's what happened. Well, yeah, because Hamlin is also.
I never once looked at a Toyota Corolla and be like, I bet you that goes 200. Never once.
Aren't they like Camrys or whatever? Don't they actually have the
believe.
physically, like they really don't look like the car, but they have like the front end of it, right?
Yeah, like Ford has a Mustang. I can't remember. See, my guy's a Ford.
And all that's just fiberglass, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you'd never know. Still gotta Google how much to get us a little RV in there. It ain't even gotta be us. It can just be somebody. See who's gonna be on like the RSVP, and I just
Socks will appreciate it. You get them right
send
in
them a
there.
couple T-shirts or something.
But there is some on, like, we always talk about bucket lists and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So you can actually go. They have one in Michigan, one in Talladega, Alabama. I think Daytona, they have it too. You could take a class for a week. It's $700.
You can your driver.
And then you drive the car.
I've heard about this.
So then you
yeah.
got to sign a waiver in case you bust up the car. Or
You drive it by yourself.
there's two different ways. You can, or you can sit passenger.
Do I get discount if I sit passenger?
I don't know how that works.
Oh man,
Oh, so they don't put they won't have like you driving and have somebody in with you. It's
No,
either
you-
you're a passenger or you're by yourself.
I
student
think
car,
so.
two
What would
two
you like
wheels,
to do?
steering wheels.
Would you like to drive or be a passenger?
I don't know. I mean, if you're going to pay all that money, you might as well just drive.
Might as well
it.
drive it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
dream,
just a
ain't it?
question.
Hey,
I'll hit some corners at 42, 43 miles an hour. I'm not. I'm not.
So when you're in your race seat at home and you're driving,
when you finally get your rig together,
right?
you guys already say I drive like it. Might have to shell out $700.
Oh, I definitely see you behind one.
I'm not aerodynamic. I'd weigh down the car, so I couldn't.
Oh,
I mean, if we probably put a loaded suspension on one of them trucks, didn't look. When you
he
play the
said
game,
loaded suspension.
when you play the game and you see these dirt tracks, them things are sweet. That I'd probably
Yeah,
get into.
They are on dirt tracks,
I'd
right?
grow me out a
The
nice
trucks
little
are on dirt
mullet.
tracks?
No.
Or no, they do racing, regular race, right?
But this year at Bristol, they're going to do dirt, which they never really do.
This is
This will be all new.
You'll see me out there.
That and they have 7 road courses. They normally have 2.
Is that for just the trucks? They're gonna do dirt, or they're just
No,
doing
this
dirt
is
completely?
the big boys are doing. Like I think everyone that weekend.
See, I fit right there with the big boys.
Oh, even the
That's-
normal drivers?
Yeah, because how they'll do it is truck races Friday, Xfinity Saturday.
I might have to watch that. That might be interesting.
It does get
They
interesting.
go there
Truck
twice.
interests
One's
me.
a Saturday night race, and then the other one will be a Sunday.
Like I said, just the idea of the dirt, get a little bit of mud, some rain. I think I'll grow me out a nice little mullet. Just give me a sleeveless.
So
F2M shirt?
Are they under the whole COVID protocol that they were before? Because remember did talk about this. They had to you had to drive to the race, right?
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
couldn't
they.
stay there. You had to drive to the race.
Last year they made them drive to the track. As soon as the race was over, they had to go home. But I don't know really what they're doing. Like even when they do interviews, they got like that extender with the microphone. It's dumb, but I get it, I guess.
It's like when the NFL was doing it. They were up in the stands behind a piece of glass, and they were interviewing the player down the field.
Even the announcers, there's 3 announcers, and they got a piece of plexiglass in between. Like I don't think it's going to do anything, but
Like it's visitation down in Marion all over again. It does go that one.
I'm sure nobody in their crowd is practicing 6 feet.
no.
Why? At that point,
You think Ned from Louisiana gives a crap if
He said,
give me another Bush Light.
give me their Bush Light.
Bush Light.
more dangerous things in the bayou than
Right.
Rona.
Rhoda? What the hell was Rhoda? I
I
ain't
got
never heard of her.
12-foot gator I call
Right.
Rona.
What's her name again?
What's her name again? Rhoda. Where's she from?
Rona was a wild one.
China.
All right, we gotta keep before we alienate the demo I just said we need to get in front of.
Right.
I gotta grow a mullet and apology, I guess. Throw off the marketing plans.
Sorry, it's all love, guys. It's all love here.
We wouldn't have spent that time talking about it if it wasn't. I was interested when I seen that. I was doing a little bit of research. That, like, again, my first question was, the hell? We don't have any Dodges or other thing. I like to see instead of trucks.
Back in
Like,
the day, they used to. I think it was the Intrepid. Was what Dodge had.
I've watched that race before. You know, that company
Almost
that
dropped
raced.
it again.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I gotta stop. But I have watched it, and when I remember, there was Dodges, so I guess it must have been like a money deal, huh?
See a soccer mom fan race. That'd be pretty sweet. Just a bunch of
Do you prefer a certain car company?
Town and countries.
Does the
Town
car
and
company
countries.
make the difference?
That's probably why I have a Ford.
So you like the Mustangs?
First on race day.
I
And then my uncle says found on road dead.
was gonna
so,
say
yeah,
that. Found on road dead.
I don't know, bro.
Effed up old rebuilt Dodge. That's what I always heard. But all right. What is next, guys?
We are moving on to pick your poison. How it works, I'll reel off about 4 or 5 things, and then these gentlemen have to say which one they
These
want
gentlemen.
Hey,
exiled from the.
it's always better when other people talk better about yourself than you talk about yourself. Ain't it?
Right.
It's a compliment, I guess. If I was
So-
intelligent, it would be at least.
What I picked this time was candy.
There's always some kind of food or something.
That's
wrong.
that grin, man. Like, I'm scared it's either like sweets or it's a ugly stripper about to walk in right now.
Might have to start making these a little more interesting, maybe.
Candy with a K.
So what I had was Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Snickers, Kit Kat, Twix, M&M's.
And one one's gotta go.
Yes.
One
gotta
gotta
pick
go.
one.
All right, cool.
One's out of there.
Bet.
Is it M&M's just regular M&M's,
All of
or just
all
the,
of the
the whole
type
brand?
of M&Ms.
Yes, that's fine.
I ain't trying to make it easy on you. I love M&M's.
I was going to say peanut, but I know how you guys are on Thursday. So
Whoa.
Love the nuts. Love the
Wow.
nuts.
Hey, I only eat the yellow bag on Thursdays.
Thursday, yellow bag.
Oh, there's too many
Sounds
jokes
like a
there. I'm
medical-
gonna leave it alone.
Medical term.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Exactly.
Thursday.
So,
I myself, okay, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup,
Okay.
Snickers,
Mm.
Kit Kat,
Mm-hmm.
Twix,
I
M&M's.
don't even need you to re-say it. Eminem's gone.
See, they were gonna make.
I
jalapeno
second
ones.
that motion. M&M's out of there.
You ever seen a picture of the jalapeno?
Kit Kats for me.
Woo!
What?
That might be worse than the taco thing
I
with him.
can't. I love to.
What? I think that's about to start a taco thing.
No, Kit Kat's gotta
Kit
go.
Kat for real?
What?
Yeah.
What you got against the Kit Kat?
I mean, I just don't see the yellow bag of M&M's being out of my lap. I love those things.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday. Gotta have them nuts.
Gotta have them nuts.
That's why I asked you. Because if you would have said it was just a regular M&M's, I mean, I like all 5 of them, but if you would have just said it was regular M&M's, those would have went.
I knew he was gonna talk about the other ones. He loved these nuts.
Got him.
Got him. Y'all were real quick to just throw out M&M's. Ooh. Can it? Does left and right Twix matter? Are they too different? Because the right Twix are effing commies. I gotta.
Oh, you got a problem with right
Yeah.
clicks?
Yeah, I got a problem. Wow.
Wow, you're a piece of
Alright.
shit.
Whoa!
He was one sided. He was one side only left. So
Wow.
Kit Kat? You really say Kit Kats? That's strange.
Strange? Out of that whole list, there's a first of all, Reese's would never, ever, ever come out of my mouth.
Oh.
Snickers is never, ever going out of my mouth. Twix, can't get rid of that. It's just...
Oh, it might
out
be.
of those 4,
There's 5 there.
I know, but I'm
Oh.
saying no. Out of those 4 that he said,
You're going to say Kit Kat's number 1. There's no way.
Kit Kats are raw, though.
They're your number 1?
No, hell no.
Number one is Reese's on the top.
Yeah.
out of those
Reese's
4,
right
'cause I could throw out M&M's all day. That's fine. Out of those 4, I think no, Kit Kat couldn't go.
It ain't gonna be Snickers.
Dang.
It's
Sure?
It ain't gonna, not for me, no.
Oh, not
I'm
for
not
you.
myself
Okay.
when I'm hungry, man.
The
It's in the slogan, bro.
Yeah, they...
It's
only reason.
Look,
the only reason.
Reese's and Snickers shouldn't even not even brought up ever.
Nope.
Those two.
It
Though.
would, nope. Out of those 4, it would have been Snickers, and the only reason it would have been Snickers is because they discontinue my favorite flavor.
Oh, so
Oh,
you're
so
saying
this is spite. Is
so
what
you're
it is.
saying take the
Oh,
M&Ms off already.
Yeah,
If
M&M's
it
was
was
gone.
just a
Period. That
four,
was gone.
You're
But if it
rolling
was
out the
those four,
Snicker?
Snickers is
Yeah.
gone because they messed me up when they
No.
got rid of my
Oh,
favorite
this is
flavor.
spite.
Which one?
The 3 times chocolate. It was the chocolate nougat, the chocolate caramel, and with chocolate.
All right.
Best Snickers, and they got rid of it.
Man, I'm just ride or die with the regular old Snicker.
Forget it. No,
This motherfucker going straight for the sponsor. He wants it back, and he wants a lifetime supply.
Oh, yo, if y'all trying to
You
bring
guys still
it back.
forgetting about Twix, too. I mean, you
Oh,
can't-
wait.
Twix
No.
is
I was like,
out
if we
there.
can get stuff
The
back from
peanut
these
butter
restaurants,
one's bad.
Snickers.
Top 3 is Reese's,
Uh,
Snicker, and Twix right in a row right there. That's my top 3.
Going with Twix. Gotta go with the
Whoa!
Twix. M&M, you can do too much with them. I don't know, them fudge ones are actually pretty good too.
The
Sorry.
M&Ms.
Yeah,
The other ones do good, too.
them ones.
I want
Those
to pretend like
clap.
I didn't hear that.
I put them in the freezer for a minute. Yeah, just like the Reese's. The Reese's are period. That is untouchable. That is
Yeah,
demigod
I
status.
I think we all can agree on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
That Reese's would never come off
Reese's.
any of our list.
They do
Reese's
too much.
is number one. And
Yes.
If it's not number one,
Because
I don't know who
you got
are,
a peanut
I don't know
allergy
what I'm
for real.
talking
Like
about.
they will kill you. They
Look.
must kill you if you're not
Right.
number
How do
one.
you like peanut butter like that, bro? Still delicious.
Man, they
And
could
then
do,
you bring in a
and
Reese
Reese, they
Piece
could
in it.
do anything to the Reese's. They got the little
Reese's.
thin one.
Reese, I love the stepchild Reese
Big
piece.
cup.
They got the thick cup, the little one, and then
They give you the big Reese with the Reese pieces
and-
in it, bro.
and,
Yeah.
It's like
those
it's a
are good.
cannibal cup, is what
Right,
it is.
right. They just even put more of it in
That's
there.
what they should call
We were
it.
more
I like
passionate
that.
about. Oh man,
Then they have Thursday's favorite, Nutrageous.
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 Oh man.
All right, one last time, Remy. What was you? Kit Kat.
Kit Kat?
Because you're psycho. Are you?
I
Well,
don't know how you're getting
not.
Twix. Twix, bro.
Are you one of the people
Twix.
that? Are you one of the
Kit
people that
Kat?
don't even break them? You just take the bite out of the Kit Kat.
No, I gotta break it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I'm not saying I don't like Kit Kats. I'm just saying how to.
Break 'em.
I'm just like you. There's
Kit
too
Kat,
many.
big cats though, man. Shoot.
Listen, I'll give you one. The Kit Kat singles are better than the whole bar too.
I like the peanut butter ones though.
This is ridiculous. We're fat.
We're fat.
We're fat.
I when he was doing this, I'm like, I wonder if he could turn it. To
We're gonna have an
another food one. Next one's gonna be potato chips.
What was the one? Xfinity? Xfinity
I was
series?
about to hop on this
We're
and
gonna
be
have
like,
an
hold on, let me
Xfinity
do
series
one. But this one is
diabetes
actually
card.
good.
It's very good.
All right.
I mean, it was hard. Trust
Well,
me.
if
Kit
you
Kat.
Maybe on the next
Kit-
one I'll
Kit Kat
jump
just
in.
didn't
If
fly
it doesn't
off
come
my
up,
thing.
maybe I'll jump in
It
on
doesn't mean
one.
I don't like them. I'm just saying I can't
It's
get
number
rid of
5.
And I'll add one
Yeah.
in too. Next time.
If you want me to start making these a little more interesting, I can.
Yeah.
No food
No,
next time.
I like the food ones. It's fun.
Should have made that one like you can only keep
I'll-
2. See how
No.
ridiculous.
Start reeling
No,
off.
because I still got my 2 off that I could just
Reeling
say.
off
Well, yeah, we would have.
4
Agreed.
ex-girlfriends.
Reese and Snickers isn't going anywhere.
Kill
so
F. Mary.
That counts.
No, stop it.
No,
Stop it now.
stop it.
Stop it now. Devilish.
So I guess we
2.
we agree on pretty much the most of it.
Yeah, that you're a weirdo and don't
Yeah.
like Kit Kats. And
I just the Kit Kat was
Kit
my number
Kats?
5.
Twix?
It's just, yeah, he said Twix. I mean, that's the top 3.
sorry.
The only one he didn't add in there was Butterfingers.
Hey, listen.
You don't
Caca.
like butter?
Oh,
Oh.
Ooh, I love
that might be a.
Butterfingers.
Oh,
Blizzard. That's it.
Oh, it's even better.
Oh,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
That's it. Yeah, Blizzard. Chocolate ice cream.
Mm.
All right, we gotta move on from food.
right.
Yeah, let's go.
Half this room ain't ate in like 10 hours.
I'm trying to be on a diet. He's over here.
Yeah.
Chocolate Blizzard. Damn, it sounds so good.
He's got drill marks on the fresh,
Yeah.
the fresh F2M merchandise.
Yeah, I
you
got
can
my
get at
brand
Two
new
Spring.
drill marks all down it. I ain't never gonna see a Blizzard ever again. God.
You will Monday.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You
Mother
live in
Nature
Cleveland.
being a whore.
Look how you emphasize that.
Slut. You slut. All right. What was the last part? All right. Was on TikTok, which is normal. I try to fight it off. It's like good and evil. I try to.
You were in the TikTok hole?
Listen, I was in there battling and like Jesus
What was
out
that?
at the Alamo.
What was that game? Fruit? ninja?
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
I was like Jesus helping the Mexicans at the Alamo, just trying to keep it together, trying not to swipe too much and lose a half a day. Seen this one about University of Kentucky's esports lab. $6 million esports facility.
Silly.
Led me to thinking this question. I had to bring it to the table. Are these esports gamers, like the professional ones, athletes? Not just the random people on Facebook. I mean, like the ones making money. If they're making money doing it, does that make them an athlete? Like esports, because you remember, I'm not going to talk about the stupid ninja kid, but
My personal is no. They're not physically out there running around, full out practice. Maybe in the virtual world they're running around.
that is not fair, because in the esports college, they're required to practice as many hours per week as any other NCAA athletes.
Okay, what are they practicing though?
Video games.
Doing what?
Playing video games. I feel like
No, I mean like full out practice. Get out there, do your.
He's gonna get riled up.
this guy's he ain't played a video
full out
game since
practice.
Pong.
Yeah, he played a video game.
It
Look.
didn't take any bit of cardiovascular
What?
stress.
So what do you do? Spin in your chair a few times, roll around.
Well,
Is this the exercise
okay.
you're doing?
Well, no.
Come on
see,
now, full out athlete is out there busting their ass.
He had to double check that one. He's like,
Yeah, I did. I was like, can I say that? As I was trying to say it. Busting their ass and practicing and doing. Not saying you can't practice for a video game. Obviously, you have to get better, so you play it multiple times.
I am now 5 games
But-
over 500 in Madden. So.
There
I
we
don't
go.
think they should. I don't think they should be a professional athlete. Now, could they be considered a professional something? Yes, but an athlete.
But this is a question I have. Like I only read up on it a little bit, but like some of them have like full-time coaches and stuff like that. Is that true?
Yeah. Just
And,
like,
training
yeah.
regimens and all
Hey,
that.
yep.
Trevor Lawrence has a full-time coach right now, too.
So what do you mean? So
I
somebody's
saw
sitting
that
there
after
with
that.
these guys, and they're like, "Shoot that guy 3 times. Shoot him 4 times."
You think it's only Modern Warfare, though, is the thing.
I'm
That's
sure-
not even
well,
the
it's
number one
not.
game.
No, there's professional gamers for every game. I'm sure. I'm not sitting there saying that. I'm just saying, why should they be considered an athlete? The question. Here's another question. A funny question is, do you consider
who?
a car driver
I don't know what you mean. Can you
Absolutely.
elaborate that?
Absolutely.
NAS
No,
Sorry, Tony,
we're
space.
going it against you.
CAR? I said space. CAR driver.
Space.
You could have just said stock car driver.
Okay, stock car driver. More technical term. Considered a athlete.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, are they
Not
not?
them. I consider them an athlete.
They're sitting there in the car not doing anything.
They go through training. Trust me, they work out. Trust me.
I'm going to say
Right?
yes just for the pure fact that my driver lost his power steering on lap 2 of a 312
Yeah, and you
lap
had
race.
to he had to muscle
What,
through
run
that,
it,
right?
run through it? Did he have to run 400
He had to
laps?
muscle through it. He was doing.
Muscle through what?
Well-
Staring at his steering wheel?
He had to make the car move.
With what? Flintstone
What
power?
power!
He's not Terry Crews. He can't just scream at
He
the
had a
thing.
power steering. You still can turn the car. You just got to physically turn it hard as you know what.
4 times a lap.
Yeah, there you go.
Balls. That's, just like, he's still sitting there.
So your thumbs, just because your thumbs and your fingers.
This and this. So if he didn't have... Okay, so if he had power steering, would he still be an athlete?
Yeah, because they go through like a regular.
So this and this...
this and this, we can't. You're not seeing this right now. He's making the car motion and
The steering wheel motion and the video game motion.
Okay, so here's
Oh.
what is it that makes that driver an athlete? Since that, like, because that's
But
really close.
So what is it? What is an athlete? Explain. Give me the definition of an athlete.
I think an athlete makes it a trained professional at a craft.
So I'm a professional on my job. So I'm an athlete of my job.
Well, not at your job, but like at a legitimate job. Like electricians, there are competitions.
But they're not an athlete.
Listen, I would give you the definition they would
There's
be.
not a plumber athlete.
I would.
I don't.
There
see.
should be, though. There should be, because that's your issue. Is
Well, you
Well,
could put anybody
so
into
here's the
that,
thing.
then.
No, but
highly
So-
skilled, trained professionals.
An athlete is not a professional, highly trained in a sport. Is what I thought the difference between that and a highly trained professional is that it's a sport, right?
What makes it a sport, though?
What makes
That's it. But esports is a sport.
No, I'm asking what makes it because you can go to the Olympics.
esports?
You can
Well,
go
what
to the
about
Olympics.
the games that aren't esports?
But what about the chicks that do the ribbon dancing thing in the Olympics?
They're
Is that
still
not a sport?
moving around. They do.
But is it a sport?
It's a sport in Olympics.
Show me
yes.
on the Vegas books where I can bet on them. Vegas, I can bet on I can probably bet on tit sizes of strippers in Vegas. I can't bet on the little ribbon dancers.
But in the Olympics, it's considered a sport, right?
I like C's.
Solid handful, got a good bounce, recovery time. Yeah. There's physics to it.
So wait a
Shit.
minute. So
We're back to porn already.
In
No.
the Olympics, it's a game and a sport, right? Or do they consider that a game? I don't know. What do they consider the girl doing the ribbon?
Somebody's going to yell.
It's a
I already
sport,
know somebody's going to yell at me.
It's considered a sport in the Olympics, right? Or is it a game?
I'm pretty sure
Because
it's
is that
a sport.
I don't know. I'm asking a question. I'm asking.
It's an Olympic sport is what they're
So
called.
Olympic sport, right? Everything in the in
Yes.
Olympics is called a
Yes.
sport.
Mhm.
So, is a video game a sport? There's sports games, but is it a sport?
I mean, it's literally just one letter away from being just sport. It's
So-
sports.
So does athletes play sports? Is that the definition of an athlete? They play in a sport.
No,
That
I
was,
think
that
it's
was
a
my
highly skilled.
understanding. It was.
I think it's a highly skilled profession. Like I said, like the
Someone
electricians who are
trained in
good
a
enough to
sport.
do like national tournaments. And I don't know if there's plumber one. I have seen the electrician one. There's dudes playing tag, bro. They get paid buku money. I call that an
They're
athlete.
still running around playing
Okay,
tag.
my point is, my definition of an athlete would be a highly trained professional.
You're looking at different. To me, I'm looking at athlete as
That's
somebody-
okay. We're allowed to have
that
different
is-
views. Yours is just wrong.
okay, hold on. Okay.
I'm looking
Okay,
at athletes, someone
hold
who's
on.
physically
So now,
out there.
so
not
there,
driving a
okay,
car
not
hold
behind
on.
a video screen.
Hold on. So there's someone that does this thing, right? We're not going to say what this thing is, right? So they train daily, correct? They take supplements to keep up with themselves, to stay healthy, to do this thing that they do, right? They get paid to do well. They're professional, what you want to call tournament or league, or they get paid to do that. Is this person an athlete?
Yeah.
So
Porn stars are athletes.
That was
I
where I
think.
was going.
I was gonna say now we could throw this all around. We could say people that are famous on TikTok, they could be considered an athlete, right?
by what I just said,
Yeah. You had to train to make the video.
you don't have to train to make a video.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you could train to make a video.
You can. The ones that are good are also like artists because they're a trained professional in their field. Them,
Right, then there's
that's
a
the
difference
training.
between an artist
But then
and
you
an
got like the
athlete.
people who just fall and bust their face on the ground and go
yeah,
viral.
make it
But-
viral or something.
so that's
funny.
Like Meet Me Outside girl was not an athlete. I'm sorry.
No,
about
right.
Okay, so in that scope, a content creator does not have to take any supplements or worry about their health. A content creator does not have to.
hey.
Oh.
Damn! This is how you really feel. huh?
Subliminal messaging.
So as he's eliminating fingers on his hand, he leaves his middle finger.
Flipping the bird.
Sorry, got it.
Releasing the
We're over
dove.
the airwaves here, so I gotta explain it to everybody.
Right.
The play-by-play.
He left that up too hard.
Yeah, he did. He's like, take this, you.
There was a hard
freakers."
stare too. Like, did you catch that? Did you catch that?
And they're not in a league, some kind of tournament. They're not there's no sport in content creation. So that eliminates all three. But those three things, an esports star and a football player both have those same three things in common. They have to be health conscious.
So let me tell you something. So you put a gamer up next to a football player and ask him the same question. Ask the football player if he thinks this gamer is an athlete.
I bet,
That's
of course, society-wise, they're going to be like, oh, no, he's not an athlete. Well, then again, a lot of
But now we're
professional.
trying to change
That's-
the
well,
definition.
no,
of
that's
what
a-
we-
No, we're not changing any definitions.
That becomes a respect thing.
It's
It's
a-
the
exactly.
athlete. You assume the athlete respects the esports player.
There's probably some athletes that have sat there and played games with these people because they're both
Oh
famous.
man, you ain't seen Odell's stream? He's good.
No, I don't- you know, I
him
don't
and
know.
Juice. Him and
You know, I'm
Juice.
not a big
Because
gamer.
there's a
Him and
difference
Juice.
between, and it's not everybody that plays the game. Not everybody on Twitch is an esports star.
This is the gamer getting all crazy over
Uh-huh.
here. I
So-
just personally don't think it is. I personally think you have to be. You physically have to be.
So, but NASCAR,
But you have to-
you would consider NASCAR twice. I know, an athlete, a ASCAR driver. You would consider an athlete.
So, but why
gonna say
that?
that, but I
But
like
not
sound weird.
esports. Why NASCAR?
but
That's a warning. But not esports.
Ooh, you're so cool.
He finally got his award.
but if I take that same
The finger and that right
Right,
after?
yeah, jeez. Now he's turned it up.
if I
Got
take
him
that-
heated
I
at
take
the end
that
of the show.
same paid professional gamer and have them with the full rig Sox once, winning tournaments, making millions doing NASCAR games with the full setup, then they would be an athlete because they're doing the exact same setup. They're sitting in a simulated
They've
car,
had. It's been going on for so
Simulator,
many
though.
years. If they said
but it still has the same motions as the car.
that my friends in the stock car game, is it even a sport? That question's been asked for years.
Oh, it's always been brought up. Yeah.
But I mean, if they have to train and be in shape to do what they're doing.
That's what I mean.
So,
So how do you
was
feel
the-
about it? You haven't said
You-
nothing.
No, I said yes.
Do you think gamers should be?
If you have to be on top of
Sports
your
was
game, you have
already
to
defined
train for
very
something. I feel
loosely
like
a long time ago. You have to think, technically, a chess pro is an athlete because chess has been a sport literally forever.
My thing is, why do they have to be considered an athlete? Why can't they just be a gamer? You're a professional gamer. Just like
Because
if you're
there's-
if
because
you're a
there's a
professional
difference-
movie actor or a professional this whatever.
There's a
Okay, so if
Public
you go outside
stigma.
right now and play football, are you now a professional football athlete? There's a
Hell no.
difference between
My little backyard
professional-
football ain't professional at
but there's
all.
a difference
Especially
between a
at
professional
35, it ain't
gamer.
professional.
in my eyes, yes, I am.
There's a,
I'm Tom Brady, baby.
No, Tom Brady. There's a
no one
difference
touches
between a
me.
professional gamer and an esports gamer because someone's doing it competitively.
Obviously, yeah, there's a separation. Obviously, you're a guy. You're at home. You're not a professional. So I'm not saying you're not a professional. I'm not saying to take credit away from it. I just don't believe that you're a full out athlete. I don't believe it.
But there's like I'm saying, there's a difference between a professional gamer and I guess you would call it that an esports athlete. They're not the same either because anybody sitting at home on Twitch that makes enough money is a professional gamer. They can't beat these people that are playing these games, not because, oh, these guys are just good at this game. Some of them walked into it. Just like some people walk into being good at football, walk into being good at basketball. They still have to train to keep up with everybody else.
No, I'm not taking the discredit away from training or anything like that. I see physical that you have to go out there and be in physical tip-top shape. Your body, your everything. I don't believe the e-game sports guys are out there lifting weights, pumping, doing all this, training for maybe training.
how you know they ain't swole. Your issue is the word athlete being put on gamers.
Yes, I don't believe
So,
that should be. I don't believe.
athlete, you're connecting athletes specifically with physically fit, not with sports.
Well, I mean, how many non-physically people are athletes? Like real legit athletes.
A lot of
Technically,
linemen.
a lot.
Okay, but linemen are. Trust me, a lineman.
Careful! Don't
Wait a minute.
disrespect the big
First of
uglies.
all, a lot of linemen can take any of us out and any skinny dude out any day of the week. They can run faster. They're just because they're bigger, but they're still
I'll weigh a
physically.
couple of them.
They're
so.
still physically in shape for their.
Ooh, that one sounded like
Yeah.
almost a slip.
You almost screwed up and not even meant to say that
I
word.
know.
You weren't even trying to say it.
They're physically even though they're big guys, they're still physically in shape. I couldn't outrun one of those linemen.
Oh no, I'm sure if you let me pick, I'm sure I could outrun one.
So
or
is
two.
your whole thing, if you're putting the time, effort, and all that in, that kind of puts you in that realm?
But we
Yes,
can,
I'm
but can't we say
connecting
that about
athlete-
anything though?
No, I'm I'm connecting athlete
Well, that's
to
what you said.
a professional
I thought
in
you
the
said-
Now-
sport. Specifically.
Now, if you're going his way and you're saying electrician could be a plumber,
I
a welder,
don't-
if you're saying those professions can
Oh
be
no, no.
considered
I mean,
into
I mean
that,
the ones who are on a spotlight for competing competitively against others in their field would make them an athlete.
the people that eat hot dogs, they have the hot dog contest.
Technically, because that
They've had that
considered
argument
a
before.
sport, and they've considered that athletes because it's a sport.
You know the NBA considers them athletes?
Who?
The NBA actually acknowledges
Considers-
the hot dog people.
No, I mean they're the NBA. The NBA who has each team. There's 32 NBA 2K league
going
teams. No, currently there's
So
32
you're
of
saying
them.
in their 2K,
I'm not familiar with that term.
2K?
NBA.
No, he
Oh.
don't like the NBA.
Oh, but so 22 of the 23, what I can't remember what it's called. Like the 2K teams, their 2K league is associated and paid by the NBA teams. They call their gamers as athletes. They actually pay them very nicely.
Well, the WWE,
They get paid
You know, the
30
WWE doesn't like that. The
Well,
gamers
nobody cares.
don't.
But they get paid $35,000 base salary, and then still get tournament bonuses, housing, benefits, and retirement for like 4 months worth of work. Listen, I'm just mad because I was
Sign
reading
me
that
up.
like, come on, man, you're making 40 G's to play.
I'm super mad about that.
But
but I,
23 teams, 6
But see,
players
to
per
me-
team. When I know I'm better than at least half of these centers on 2K. Just throwing it out there. And check the stats. I am like the Draymond White of the 2K realm.
to me, those are professional. They're professional gamers. They're professional at that.
Oh, so you won't call them athlete. Your thing is they're professionals.
Yes,
just
I'm not taking
athletes.
away they're professional. I just don't think
Right.
they should be considered an athlete.
So the
So
three of
it's
us
just
agree
that's a-
he's just wrong, right? Okay.
See, that's just the whole. That just lumps them together. It's like, oh well, all the professional gamers are just professional gamers, and it
I mean, I get what you're saying. There is a difference. There's a difference between.
because I
The
can
levels.
go.
I mean,
Give
there's
me a
different-
month, I'll be a professional gamer in a minute.
Right. Well, anyone can. The way with Twitch
We
and
are
everything
professional
has now
podcasters.
changed that.
We are professional
Technically.
podcasters.
We make
Yes.
money doing what some people think we're good at, I guess.
As you're trying to bear down.
I'm
another
trying
one
to
of those.
slam that second one like I normally do, and that's not working. Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
seen you're like, I gotta
It's
wait
that,
a second.
it's that creamsicle taste. It's just like, ugh.
Well, I love the creamsicle, but
That explains a lot.
anyways, it's got to be getting a little bit better now. It's chilled a little.
Oh yeah. I mean, this one probably not. Yeah, like 2K pays these MFers. That's the funny thing. So they're G League players. They're actual basketball players in the G League. Are base salaries of like $35,000 a year. The 2K League players base salary $32 to $37 a year,
So they're making as much as a G League player.
and they can still get the same endorsements, housing, benefits, retirement.
I don't agree with that, but that's not my.
On top of the
Okay,
fact
hold on. Why
That's not-
don't you agree with that?
because
that
I
they
don't.
should make the same.
Yeah, they shouldn't make the same.
Why?
You know, Ninja made $17 million
Because
last
these
year,
people
right?
are physically going out there putting their bodies on the line, right? Do they physically put their body on? When you're a gamer, you're not putting your body on the line.
Yeah, because
You can die of a heart attack.
What, arthritis
It's fu-
in your hands? Is
Heart
that
attack. I
Hold
just
on.
said it.
Because I'm not.
What, from too much Mountain Dew?
Hey, you shut up about the nectars of the gods.
Hey,
okay?
I'm just
For the-
saying. I'm just
for-
saying.
For the pay, this is what because what you're about to say about the pay is exactly why. So keep going.
I'm just saying that the guy playing a G League shouldn't even be making 30 to 40 G's, which is completely ridiculous to me when the NBA's in millions. So why is the separation so big?
Well, you can say the same thing about the WNBA.
Well, I'm
They're
not-
professionals.
Yeah, I'm not saying taking anything.
But a
from
lot
them.
of people will tell you why.
I'm not
why
saying
should you make
and-
millions to play a game children play for free?
I just don't feel that the gamers should be making the same amount of money as that G League player. I don't.
Because them physically putting their body on the line to do it, right?
That's what you watch
They're
TV.
physical.
So it doesn't. Hold on. So it doesn't matter
And they're-
that the gamers generate as much money.
See, that's where money. We can talk about. Gamers probably make more money because of the what do you call it, the advertisements and all that
Guys,
shit.
let's not forget OnlyFans.
Oh,
There's
there
some
I go, I said
OnlyFans.
one. Bring it out.
There's some OnlyFans chicks that
Bring
make
'em out,
more
bring
than
'em
both
out,
of them,
bring
so
'em
let's
out.
not get too technical.
I mean, are we gonna call them athletes? Never mind. They probably are athletes.
Listen,
they take it right. Like a
they're literally being paid to practice. Is the difference.
right.
Now, can we set up a national competition for that? That might be. I know there's awards.
I'm not saying that. I don't think that it shouldn't make 40 G's. I'm just saying the G League to me should make more money.
Oh, so all right.
I'm not saying.
I get that.
I'm not.
But I'm saying when you
I don't
bet-
want to take nothing away from a professional gamer because I can't do what they can do, so I'm not going to take anything away from them. I'm just saying I don't feel like the G League should make as much as a professional gamer.
Might as well, because I think I'm still at least
Well, I mean,
mid-tier.
that's one thing.
2K
With that,
center
with-
in that league. So.
when you're talking about what you get paid, what you bring home is going to be based off of what your industry makes.
Obviously, I mean that's any job. I guess you're right.
So
you got a point with that.
when you want to go, when you want to hop in.
Well, wait a minute. There's certain cases. Never mind. I won't say anything.
Woo!
There's certain cases where that's not necessarily true, but in that case where they actually
So you
do
got to think.
take care of their people.
I am late to this party, and I'm going home. I don't have to do that. Number 2 Monday, so at least not in that outhouse. But
Wow.
oh, I guess that's my resignation, right? But
I personally don't like. I'm
your
not.
point, the G League should.
I don't
make
take
more.
anything away from a professional gamer. I'm
See,
not saying,
I would actually make the point: professional athletes should make a lot less than they do. Because if we're going to go with the scale thing, why should...
Oh, I agree 100%.
I think
on that.
esports gaming... Now, you can argue that athletes... I think they should be allowed the same tier of earnings as any other form of entertainment. Because, I mean, what's the difference between watching... Like, I love watching Stone Mountain. I'll watch Stone Mountain for 6 hours a day. I ain't watching not many Netflix shows for 6 hours a day.
That's the thing. When you get into content creators,
We don't have to
There's
find you a
it.
good streamer is what it is.
entertainers.
Actually, he kind of looks like a dad version, a more dadder version of Stone Mountain.
Oh, I like.
Put the glasses
So, like-
on him.
I like watching the one streamer that does the. He drives the trucks. You know what I'm
I've seen
talking
that.
about?
He's got like the 2K or not 2K, the GTA mod where it's got like a 100-foot
It's
semi truck.
all- yeah, it's all
and he's got the full
18-wheelers.
get up rig.
Yes, I watch that guy. He's cool. I think he's cool. I like the way they.
I had to turn you on to a dude who uses the Browns
Like I said, I
in
mean,
online Madden
there's just
tournaments.
nothing against. I just don't think they're
Athletes.
Yes. That's just
Alright.
my only.
And well, but here's the thing, because I'm not saying all pro gamers are athletes. I'm only saying esports athletes would then be athletes. If you're not playing competitively on the professional level, you're not an athlete.
I get what you're saying.
I can name
He's
you at
saying-
least
he's
10
saying
of our old
competitively.
quarterbacks who didn't belong in the league and shouldn't be considered athletes. So
I mean, I just.
So
I
I'm
guess
just
I
saying,
don't.
because like I'm not saying every streamer is supposed to be called an athlete. Now I'm so specifically these guys
No, I get what
that
you're
put
saying.
on uniforms and go play in tournaments.
I get what you're
These
saying.
guys
They're
are
in tournaments.
athletes.
They're in. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Just them specifically.
It's just I'd have.
Us streamers,
I would have
we're
to
trying to
train
be
my mind to look
entertainers.
at it
We're
differently.
Ken Dorsey, not an athlete. Charlie Fry, not even close. Manziel, although he's a starting quarterback for my boy Menery.
Easy on
on
Charlie. Easy.
Yeah, easy on Charlie. Leave Charlie alone.
He's on the books now.
Right. He's got some.
He got a coaching career. He ain't with the job. He ain't in Miami. He's a coach
He
for
is.
somebody. Oh, that's
what I
why.
said.
That's why I
Okay.
looked at him. Why do you think I looked at him? He's like easy there.
Yes, those who can't teach, I guess.
He's not an athlete.
Yeah,
Those who
those
definitely
can't
could
do.
not teach.
teach.
But
You guys gonna be all right after this? You too?
But
I'm
They're
gonna
pretty
need
heated.
y'all to shake hands.
No, this is cool. I'm good
Do
with
you,
this.
you guys are
I'm
having.
glad that it wasn't. We all agreed, and it was just
yeah,
over.
We're gonna have to put them in.
we
the,
can't
like,
agree on every
We have
conversation.
to put
Right.
them in like the
Then it'd
hug
be
it out
boring.
t-shirt.
But this is a good conversation because now I understand a little bit more why he thinks, and the way he explained it was
It's not bad to
was
debate.
good.
It's not.
Oh,
No, but it was a good.
it was
Well,
good.
I
It
mean,
was
it's a good way-
Yeah, I like
It's not
it.
bad to
because he
see
broke
when
it down
Remy's
a little
wrong,
more than-
but
Excuse you. Never mind. No, he broke it down a
Have
little
to
bit more
find
than
some
when
more
I was looking
streamers.
at it as.
was a tall 6 guy. Like he's a Madden player. Uses the Browns and is a top 300 Madden player. I even gave him $1 yesterday. Because I'm a cool
I
guy
even
like
gave
that.
him $1 yesterday.
Gave him $1. I'm a cool guy.
All right,
Can I say?
well, when you get,
Dang, all right, I'm about to start streaming
can
again.
you start
man.
giving us $1?
Fine.
We need
I was
a
going to
little
say-
inside.
I will say, if you look mathematically, we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
When the mic is off, there's a fun little detail mathematically. I'll give you guys when the mic is off. So do we need to put you guys in a Hug It Out shirt, or
No, we're good.
No,
I need to
we're
put you in
good.
an R. Kelly Love It Out closet?
Or the dresses.
No, we
put
definitely
them
don't need to
dresses
be in
back
R.
on.
Kelly.
Yeah, I
closet.
think if you guys hug it out in them dresses.
I think
you'll
me
feel
and
a lot
Des-
better.
Oh, come on.
Me and Des don't want to ever wear those dresses again, and we don't
No.
want nothing to do with R. Kelly's
We're
closet.
about
Nope.
we're about 4
We're
months away
good.
from the
We're
anniversary.
We are solid, and we're 4 months away
good.
from it never happening again.
No.
And that's
We're like,
That
the pictures have stained my life forever, and they still coming up.
No, they
still
stay
coming
like
up.
forever for real.
Yeah.
I just sent them in a group chat. Like
They
a week
spread
ago.
across the
You just
entire
sent it yesterday
families.
to Megan.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, see, they spreading across
You
entire
reha- yeah.
families.
we're like 4
What's
months
going
away
on?
from the 2 punishment he owes. Still.
Don't talk about those. We'll be getting
Again,
back to those.
We have already agreed when the anniversary comes around, the dresses get brought back up.
Oh God! Don't even talk.
Why
About
don't you just give him a date, and if he don't do those by a certain date, he's got to rock the dress again.
All right, I'm doing those tomorrow.
Yesterday,
That's how you hurry the process.
That's how you make it happen real
feet
quick.
to fire.
All right.
So we
So
learned
is this-
that Remy's just wrong. And that's
Dang.
fine.
Damn.
Love you, gamers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate
I
your
hate you
entertainment.
gamers. No, I'm just kidding.
Clearly,
I love everybody.
GD.
clearly. Would you consider them athletes if they got like scholarships? So if both of your kids got an esports scholarship to the Ohio State, because that's the next
He
big
said,
thing.
yeah.
No.
You wouldn't consider that? Oh
You
man.
can still get a scholarship for everything.
Listen, that's the telling you right now. You're going to see colleges, especially because it's brand new and nobody has a leg up. Well, except for the 30 schools that
I'm
offer.
sure that's going to
It's going to be an arms race. You're going to see $20 million
Well, how much did
complexes.
this school freaking spend
Kentucky
on that
spent
one?
$6
$6 million.
Ashland University locally was the first to offer scholarships for esports. And now I believe Akron, Miami of Ohio. There's a bunch in Ohio because
I'm sure you're going to see any.
Akron.
You're going to see schools starting to turn towards the social media, which they probably already are. A lot of your media schools.
Well, I was gonna say
Imagine one of
social.
those media schools that you went to.
But that's the nice part is you can remember there was back in the day where like the NCAA, every school has a basketball team. Come on, it's an esports lab. Every school can have an esports lab.
Yeah.
But the nice part is, it'd be like, imagine 100 years ago when somebody was like, you know that football game? We should really like start making money watching these kids play. So maybe they'll start having esports
So it's going to
tournaments.
be like, you know,
Well,
It's
that's
going to
the
be an
thing.
arms race to get the
Eventually,
best
with college
players.
basketball, you want to go to, you wanted to go to Duke or whatever. So you're just
no,
going to
you
be a
don't.
school. Maybe Kentucky's going to be the school you want to go to because that puts out the most best gamers,
Well, no.
esports gamers.
All the blue
Well,
bloods.
because it's crazy because right now it's still like
It's-
early. Games are where they're at, but we don't have a Super Bowl of gaming yet.
Oh, no,
we don't have a.
You're within the next 5 years
Yes.
from that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in
yeah.
the next 5 years from that. Trust
Other
me.
And-
than marijuana, that's the biggest market right now.
Well, because I don't know.
You're in the next 5 years.
Because if they
that'll be
decide to
changed.
go a whole, like, esports Olympics type deal, because it's obviously a possibility. There's so many different games of different skill levels and different teams that play and do different things. Probably gonna see a whole big thing, and next thing you know, live on friggin'
Channel-
NBC.
Yeah, I was gonna say Channel 3, NBC.
Twitch is going to make themselves a channel themselves. They got that's where
I'm
it,
surprised they don't
FCS
have a channel.
Memories League,
Twitch doesn't
the
have a
fan
channel?
controlled football. That's where they stream is
No,
Twitch.
no kid.
You would
Well,
think by now
as
they
it-
would-
with
they
everything
already
being
had
so
a channel on
popular,
Twitch.
but everything being so popular online, they haven't really needed it. There's probably what they would probably do is get somebody to put up their money for it. Be like, oh, pay us and we'll do our thing on your channel.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
They
That's the
have an
biggest thing.
actual
Is,
Twitch
Because
channel.
it's all about that making money.
well, that's the nicest part
I
about
get
it.
it,
They're their own monopoly, so they don't really have to go outside of themselves to become something. They can wait for like one of these networks to start losing, and then be like, all right, we need a curveball here. All right, let's air this. Let's air the
Well,
Madden tournament.
I'm
Which
sure with Twitch they could be with the Twitch channel, they could do like everything. They could do any kind
yeah.
of reality TV. Like they could do.
There are podcasts on Twitch.
First of all, they could obviously have the top Twitch.
People
one of
are
the top
watching-
Twitch people in this area.
People are watching classic
have their
Bob Ross
show,
episodes on Twitch.
Or how do you become a Twitcher? How you become a Twitch?
Well,
You know what I
see,
mean?
there's
it's
a
called
lot
a
of
seizure, homie.
Like reality shows, like
it's
they'll
called
have-
epilepsy.
They'll like get a bunch of people and they all live together and they're
The
all
real
Twitch.
world
They're like
of
the real
esports.
world of Twitch. I mean,
But
that's what I'm
like
saying,
that's
there's all
the thing.
kinds
Like
of things
there's
they can physically
so
do.
many avenues that they opened up for that people aren't really tackling because everybody's either like games or BS.
I mean, I'd rather watch. There's a handful of streamers I'd rather watch than any high school football game. A lot of streamers I'd rather watch than half of college football games.
And it's
Some
just,
streamers
it's
are just
crazy
fun.
because like you have that. Do I want to watch somebody that's just really good? Do I want to watch a bunch of people go cutthroat on some Call of Duty? Okay, I can go watch that. Okay, I just finished that. I want to watch somebody that's gonna make me laugh while I'm watching them play 2K.
Well, obviously,
All right, somebody does that.
it's about their personality and
So it opens up to, you have different things that you could do. I've already seen some really successful game shows on there, like win money game shows. Those work. There's a lot of stuff people do with their channels where they could, like, if somebody wanted to throw up like a Twitch original friggin' sitcom, I don't see why that wouldn't.
Shh, don't be giving away our ideas.
yeah, you
bro.
better stop.
I
You
mean-
never know. Twitch, if you'd
I
like
guess
to
we'll
talk.
never know.
Our email is open. You can talk anytime
Yeah.
you'd like to.
We like to come on the
Have your
show.
people call our people. We need some people. But
So listen, Bezos.
he's not the guy no more. He's
Not
not
the guy.
Well, he
Stepping
stepped down. I want to say y'all got it. Prime Video's got some stuff going on, but there's an untapped market in Twitch that could coincide with that.
Hey, if the money is right, we'll gladly move to Twitch.
Like I said, nothing against gamers. nothing
Guaranteed
really
money.
Take it
Oh, that
away.
was the fun thing about the 2K League. It's guaranteed contracts.
Which in the G League is not guaranteed.
Oh, yeah, it's guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
NBA
Contract
guarantees
guaranteed.
everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was guaranteed.
Yeah,
was like
basketball's
clause
all
on it.
guaranteed. But yeah, back to what you guys are.
But within the next 5 years, there obviously is going to be a Super Bowl to the gaming world. It'll be on TV. You're right.
Well, on MTV, they used to air like the Madden Super Bowl, like the tournaments.
Yeah.
The like top 16 players would all like get to go and play games at the stadiums and get to meet like the Madden ambassador of the team.
Oh yeah, I mean I know they're like connected with like you said. The
Yeah, I mean
NBA.
they've had obviously the nice
Stuff's
part.
been in the works.
The
for a
nice part
minute.
about it is like the Super Bowl of it is you can go pretty much on games. You can go with a Super Bowl of any game really. You can have a Super Bowl of 2K. Well, obviously not 2, but you can have a championship 2K, championship Madden, championship. Or Call of Duty. I won't say Fortnite. Call of Duty, which I do think is an overrated game, but I'm not going to go there.
So then they all have.
I
their
personally
own-
like the personal people you get to talk to and BS with. I don't want to just see you just murk some 12-year-olds. I don't really care. Just throw them out.
But
Send
that's
you
just,
some clips.
That's just a part of the game.
And that's the
gaming
difference.
world,
That's
though.
that thing that you have. You have so
Yeah,
much vast
personal
because
preference.
you can watch somebody that's funny, or you can watch somebody that's just chill and you vibe with. You can watch somebody that's really good at the game. You can watch somebody that's sitting there painting. You can watch whatever on
Again,
there.
People are when they added Bob Ross, it was one of the top 10 on Twitch. Old episodes of Bob Ross painting.
Well, they're starting to do a lot of things on there now.
I told you Twitch is going to become its own network,
Well, I know there's like
just like YouTube and. Well, we're fans of Gary Vee.
I can't think of the word for it, but
Come on.
music artists are now on there.
Come on.
I don't even. They're like doing like karaoke and stuff on there now too.
Karaoke.
I
There were
see-
so many club Twitch
uh,
channels went up when COVID happened.
That's also
That's
because Facebook made it the DJ.
There it
thing
is.
the
There it
problem.
is. There it is. There's what I was
The
trying to-
DJs.
The
when they would do the
DJs
Facebook Live DJs.
They kicked off Facebook would not let you be a DJ
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Sucker turds announcing.
So he basically. So now one of the DJs that I actually like to watch, which is
That's
a
what it
female.
Yeah, because they have to
Are DJs
police that.
athletes? No, that's not what you
What? Oh my god!
Yeah, you're getting.
Come on, get the,
I mean,
drop the
yeah.
ones and twos.
They're professional at what they do. They're professional. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with professionals. It's just, in my opinion. But anyways, the DJs is the one thing that the reason I was watching Twitch was because of this one DJ that I watched, and I can't watch her on Facebook anymore because Facebook is a you-know-what.
I'm telling you, Twitch is very underrated. Like you said,
Well,
there's
but that's the
podcasts
thing.
on there.
That was gonna get. I was surprised that it lasted as long as it did.
All the DJs on there. Well, they were also making money off of it, and Facebook doesn't like you making money off of anything on their channel.
Well, that's the disparity is it all your own music? 'Cause that's where.
Well,
that's
copyrighted music too. I get
Right.
it. There's
If
a
it's
copyright.
all your own music, you
Yeah,
can make as much
can
as
do
you want.
much
You
as
can do whatever you want.
Right. But once
Think of
it's
this way.
copyrighted music, I get it.
Because I couldn't go and do it on my stream, why should a DJ be able to go and do it on their live?
Well, here's a
Right.
fun one.
But
Who's
see
your favorite?
why does Twitch let it happen?
They don't. I'm talking about people that make their own music.
I know.
It slipped through the cracks. That's just like it slipped through the cracks on Facebook.
So
It wasn't
Twitch-
allowed,
Twitch
period.
doesn't let it on there either.
No,
Okay.
because it's all you can't use copyrighted music.
Because I know the DJ's still on. I'm not gonna shout out any names. 'Cause I don't
Right,
know.
don't go
Yeah,
out.
they
Get
trying to
snitching
get-
on nobody.
down.
We
Don't be
ain't
dry
no
snitching
snitches
nobody.
around here.
But
None
look,
of that.
Who's one of your favorite?
You know what happened to snitches?
Who's one of your favorite like Browns? Said Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
If he had like a Twitch channel and you could just like hang out with him for like 2 hours a day, like his practices, his workouts, probably do. Like you'd watch IG live videos if Nick Chubb was live, wouldn't you? At least for a minute. It's kind of the same thing. You're just going in a different genre of like professional.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm not saying, like I said.
oh listen, I
there's nothing
honestly
against any of
we'll
it.
go the Gary Vee route, and Twitch will become your next NBC.
When he said
Actually, they were less limited than
when
NBC.
Gary Vee does his, what is that show he does where he says whether they're underrated or overrated
That's
or
what the
whatever?
show's called.
Is that what it's called? Underrated?
Overrated, underrated.
Yeah. I mean, he said Twitch. They said Twitch, and the first thing he said, underrated.
Completely. Well,
And he's like, as big as it's getting, it's still
you
underrated.
gotta be careful. Your boy owns a team too. He owns an esports team.
Does
He pays some legit professionals. They're in a handful of leagues, and
Like I said, I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid.
no,
I'm
you
not
just hate
saying-
gamers. I know. It's
Don't say that.
you
I
hate video
don't.
games and youth and fun. I know.
No, I know.
Freedom, apple pie, pussy, everything. That's all right.
Oh my
Yes,
god!
I hate that.
Socks
It's
is
calling you a communist.
like, Socks is like, where did this devolve?
I just got to piss, and I want the show to end. So.
On that
All
note,
right,
gotta
on
listen to
that note,
Socks.
Socks has got to piss. We got to get the hell out of
We're gonna
here.
do another hour. Now,
I almost snuck out.
Socks, we got 2 more segments to go. No, I'm just kidding.
we got 2 more surprise segments
As
and
al-
a visitor.
Surprise, mother.
Don't worry, I can shoot far.
I don't want you shooting anywhere in this room because there's not a bathroom anywhere close. And
Please
this ain't
retain
R.
your
Kelly
shot.
hour. So, on that note, let's please end the show.
Send
As
help
you
to
know,
the cause.
you can find us on Facebook, not on Twitch.
That is a lie. We do have a Twitch channel.
Okay, so we do have an account, but we don't
I
use
made
it
that
as
back
far
in
as
the
right now.
OG moment.
We do have a TikTok. We have an IG, of course, one of those Facebooks, and every single platform, including Pandora. And I'll probably keep on saying that forever because we're on there and it's an amazing thing.
But do not forget to check out the merch on Teespring.
Please check
We've
out.
been working. Was it vigilantly? What's a
Yes.
good, important, intelligent? Maybe I should let you talk about it. But we've been putting out some
We
fucking
just
awesome
dropped a
ass
brand
merch.
new line, Trainwreck line. So check that
Does
out.
that count even though we're ending the show?
No, we're not. Shut up. And
And
Patreon.
Patreon. Help us out, please. A couple bucks will go a long
We
way.
need your help. Get this Patreon going so we can do some real big things. Like,
Help
we
me,
got
please.
one person that wants to partake. They taking a bite.
Thank you.
Where?
We love you. We
Thank
love
you. We love you. And that person will be on the show next week, by the way. We
Yeah,
won't say any names
actually,
yet,
yes.
but they will be on the show next week.
Yep.
And
Right.
you'll get to see one of the reasons why you want to pay for an account firsthand.
Come on, help us out. And the more merch you buy, the more designs will go up. So come on, we need your help.
Exactly.
Help me, please.
And be honest, as cheap as a couple bucks to get you on there. So
Come
Des,
on. Come on. Now you know. Now about by this time, you can just go and Google. Just Google the word 4, the number 2, the word many.
And as always, everybody just make sure you drink responsibly.
And fuck the Bills.
Out.
Later.
Just blew a fucking ACL just now.